Genesis just built a 4-seat electric convertible that could cost more than a Bentley, and nobody saw it coming. This isn't some budget cabrio. This is Hyundai's luxury arm going head-to-head with Rolls-Royce and Bentley, in a segment almost every automaker abandoned years ago. 4-seat convertibles are basically extinct. They're expensive to engineer, hard to sell, and most brands gave up on them. But Genesis just said, "Watch this," and unveiled the X Convertible concept in a splashy reveal in Malibu, right before the Los Angeles Auto Show. And trust me, by the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the one detail about this car that could completely change how you see Korean luxury brands forever. So stick around. Let's talk design first, because this thing looks like nothing else on the road. The exterior is finished in a color called crane white, and this isn't just a paint name they picked randomly. In Korea, white cranes represent nobility and sanctity. Genesis wanted this car to feel regal from the moment you look at it. And it does. The body has this long bonnet, a short front overhang, and a long wheelbase that pulls your eye all the way back to a dramatic long deck. It's got what designers call a Coke bottle silhouette, muscular curves around the wheels that flow into an elegant side profile. This isn't accidental styling. This is what Genesis calls their athletic elegance philosophy. And honestly, this concept might be the purest expression of it they've ever built. Now here's where it gets interesting. And by the way, if you're into deep dives like this on cars most channels won't even touch, hit that subscribe button and smash the like, because we're about to get into some genuinely wild engineering. The roof is a folding hardtop. Nothing crazy there, plenty of convertibles do that. But here's the twist. Even when the roof is closed, there are transparent moon roofs built right above the front seats. So you get that open air feeling, that connection to the sky, without ever dropping the top. Genesis calls this communicating with nature, free from mechanical disturbance. In plain English, you feel like you're in a convertible even when you're not. And this car isn't some random one-off. It's the final chapter of what Genesis calls the Inspired by X trilogy, starting with the X concept in 2021, followed by the X Speedium coupe, and now capped off by this convertible. 3 concepts, all built on the same electric architecture, all previewing the same thing: Genesis's next-generation EV face, with that signature 2-line lighting graphic that's about to become the brand's calling card. That quad-light front end you're looking at right now, that's not concept fantasy. That design language is coming to real, production Genesis EVs. But here's what really got the automotive world talking. When journalists asked Genesis's chief creative officer point-blank whether this convertible, or something like it, could actually reach customer garages, he didn't say no. He dodged the question. And in this industry, when an executive dodges instead of denying, that usually means something is happening behind the scenes. And sure enough, reports later surfaced that this exact car was moving toward production as an all-electric, ultra-exclusive 4-seat convertible, the kind of car that could genuinely rival Bentley and Rolls-Royce on price and prestige. So let's bring this back to that reveal I promised you at the start. Here's the detail that changes everything. This isn't just a design study meant to sit on an auto show stage and get forgotten in 6 months. Genesis built this concept as a direct signal, a preview of a real production luxury EV that could put the brand in the same conversation as the most exclusive car makers on the planet. A Korean brand, competing with Bentley on price, on exclusivity, on prestige. 3 years ago, that sentence would have sounded absurd. Today, it's reportedly becoming reality. So the real question isn't whether Genesis can build a beautiful concept car. Clearly they can. The real question is whether the world is ready to see a Korean brand sitting at the same table as Rolls-Royce and Bentley. Because based on what we're seeing here, that shift might already be underway.